Hello, this is Jane Goodall. On this World Ranger Day, I've got a message for the world's rangers who are working so hard to protect wildlife and wild places. Mother Nature's facing unprecedented challenges due to loss of biodiversity and climate change. And this is causing extreme weather events, more of the worst storms, flooding, extended droughts and wildfires all over the world. Then there's poaching and wildlife trafficking. And poaching is no longer confined to those seeking to kill wild animals for food or to make a little money. No, international criminal cartels are involved, well armed, and they're involved in the illegal shooting of elephants for their tusks, rhinos for their horns, and so on. And standing up against all of this are the world's park rangers. You, the rangers, you have my utmost admiration. You tackle poaching. You respond to fires and floods. You conduct searches for missing people. You provide first aid in remote communities. You prevent the capture and killing of many animals. Your work is never easy and often dangerous. And too, often you don't even have all the equipment you need, but you do your work regardless. You know that you may be injured or even lose your lives. Still, you are out there. Some of you are up against well-armed criminal gangs and well-equipped poachers and militia. I just learned that over 120 rangers lost their lives in the last year while serving on the front lines of conservation. Sadly, some of you have even been injured or killed by the very animals that you're working to protect, persecuted animals who've learned to fear and hate humans. And in some places, things have got even harder because of the effect on tourism of the Corona-19 pandemic. Too often, tourist dollars were what paid the salaries of rangers, so that in some areas, ranger numbers had to be reduced, making it even more difficult for those who are left. I want to say a word of thanks to those organizations that provide support to the rangers. I'm an ambassador for the Thin Green Line, which is a small but dedicated organization, and it provides critical training and also equipment to help rangers protect our precious wildlife. The Thin Green Line also provides as much support as it can for the families of fallen rangers who so often are left in desperate situations. I send my condolences to all families who've been bereaved, especially those who've lost their sole source of support. To all you rangers who are listening, I want to say a huge thank you for what you do, for your commitment and your courage. And I especially want to commend the brave women who are moving now into what was once seen as a male-only job, and now some of you are also working on the front line. To all of you, heroes and heroines of the conservation world, on behalf of all who care about saving our precious wildlife, and on behalf of the animals you work to protect, a huge thank you. Finally, on this World Ranger Day, I appeal to everyone who cares about the future of our planet to support these champions of conservation, the rangers. They need us, and more critically, the animals and their habitats, and those of us who care need them. Thank you.